Live from beautiful Ohio, it's the OK Boomer podcast, featuring siblings, the real Jean and Laura.
Hello. I'm Jean.
And I am Laura. And we are here to encourage all of you millennials, boomers, and everyone in between to be happily okay. And I am so happily okay. I must tell you, Jean, before we start, because I want to hear about your week, I, with this high tech that my daughter has, am looking at a baby monitor watching her little baby. So this
You
is
are.
it's
You are.
so
What are
much
you doing now?
This is so much fun, but he's just kind of pacing back and forth in his crib. I'm not sure napping is on his mind. I think he wants to be on the podcast. So hopefully we can get through our podcast.
Well, we might have to whisper, right?
Yes, we might. Although then fellow listeners like me will never be able to hear.
So we'll talk and hope for the best. That reminds me when my older boy was, I suppose a little bit older than Ender, not much, but he was down for his nap, and my in-laws were visiting, which is great. Grandma and Grandpa were there, and Grandpa wanted to reheat his coffee. It was the afternoon. He wanted to put it in the microwave, and we did have microwaves back then.
Yeah.
And reheat his coffee, and I whispered to him, "Oh, please don't, because the buzz of the microwave will wake him up." And he, no, he needed to do that. And he said, "Oh, he won't wake up." Well, he did, but that's life with a baby, right?
It is life with a baby, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, right now it looks like he's trying to do somersaults, so that's always fun.
For him, well, maybe he needed a little yoga time,
right? Little
self-care time, right?
Baby mindfulness. So, how was your week? Do tell.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for asking. Well, as I'm looking out my window now, we have a nice little band of snow coming through.
We do, don't we?
Yes, I would say this winter has been more, don't you think, like what we'd call a regular winter? We've had a heavy snowfall several times, but then a lot of these days where you get an inch, you get 2 inches. It looks pretty, but the roads are clear.
It is. It's somewhat like just a wonderful, regular, snowy Ohio winter. We'll take it.
It is. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it. So I'm looking out at that, and I'm going to zoom right from beautiful Ohio weather to cruise ships.
Oh, that's a fun zoom away.
Yeah, I will. So we've been hanging paintings in our new apartment, which I love, and several of the paintings we got while on cruises. Have you ever gone to the auctions on cruises?
I have not participated in them, but I know what you are talking about.
They are so much fun, and my younger son especially loves them. So we sit through the whole thing, and of course we're waving our arms way too much in the air.
I mean, they're really like regular old-fashioned auctions where you have your little card.
I forget, or you just raise your hand. But yes, they are. They have an auctioneer, and he tells you about the picture of the painting, and you get to see them ahead of time. It's really fun, and then you can get them framed there. So it just brought back all those cruising memories as I was hanging them. I thought, I'm glad I got these, because not only am I enjoying seeing them, but it brings back those cruising memories.
Actual vacation memories, because we haven't been on a vacation in almost a year.
Right, you haven't.
No.
But we're in 2021. Here we go. So I just thought I'd give you something happy to think about, that cruise art. And it's funny, I'm reading a book right now, a nonfiction book by a woman and her husband, and they do a nice little job of reporting their cruise. They write books about the cruises they've been on, and they're very helpful.
Oh, that would be handy. I could live vicariously through them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. They took an interesting one. They went from the one I'm reading about. They went from Boston, well, like all the way up by Nova Scotia and those areas, and then down the St. Lawrence Seaway. I thought, that'd be kind of interesting. And
that would be
sort
fun.
of the second. It was cold though. The only thing that was cold.
Yeah, but
They
it's
were.
out of your house. I
It
can only look at
is.
my county for so long. I love my county, Summit County, but I guess we got to Chicago but that was just for a short time. And I don't know, I need adventure. But I guess
You
watching a baby in a crib is my adventure now.
right. Enjoy it, right? Because
I
pretty
am.
soon we will be zooming around. So you mentioned coffee and not before, and I don't know. Are you drinking coffee right now?
What do you think? Of course I am. And I'm drinking, my dear sister, you
Yeah.
gave me a big box of coffee flavors, and I'm drinking some crazy something, but it's chocolate decadence. It's wonderful. Just
It's
wonderful.
chocolate decadence.
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
I think that's what it's called. But it's real chocolatey and coffee-y, and I love it. Love it.
Well, you sound like you're in a great mood.
I'm in a
I've
wonderful
added a
mood.
little change to my coffee repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I sort of thought maybe I was drinking too much coffee.
No, no such thing.
Well, I know, but it's cold and like you said, we're home all the time, and I love to curl up with a book, and I love to curl up with a cup of coffee and a book. And I
Yes.
thought, that it's gone from maybe 2 cups in the morning to 3, and then some in the afternoon. I thought, oh, I think I'll fade out. And I tried tea.
Yeah.
You can't,
I
right?
mean, bless you, tea lovers. Yeah.
But not for me. And then this is funny too. My friend Jessie in Wales, the author from Wales, she was telling me that she's been drinking hot water.
Why?
Now, do you remember who in our
Yes.
family also drank hot water?
Our dear mother, but I always wondered why.
And Dad. Our mother and Dad.
He
And
did
she
too.
said it's actually surprisingly calming, and she enjoys it. Well, I thought, okay, I could save that for an option. I don't think that's going to be my first option. I'm looking for something to add that's going to comfort me. Hot chocolate would probably comfort me, but that could get carried away too. Talk about chocolate decadence, right?
Yeah.
That could be a bit much. So what I decided on, and I spent
Yes.
a little bit of time browsing on Amazon. You can get boxes like I got you, the boxes with the whole potpourri of coffee. You can get it in decaf.
It's not coffee.
It actually is. To my mind, it's pretty close, and all good
Really?
flavors. It really, it's well, just.
But I need that zing. I love that caffeine high. I love it. I need to zing with Zoom and caffeine.
Well, a little zing. How late in the day do you drink coffee?
Oh,
Regular
see,
coffee.
that's the thing. Once it comes noon, no more coffee.
See, that's good for you. I've kind of got 2 o'clock as my cutoff, but
Yeah, I'm
see,
up
that's
all
good.
night.
If you're doing that, then that's good. But see, then the rest of the day, in the evening, I kind of want something that's really comes in handy. Or you could try hot water.
No.
Well, what do you drink the rest of the day? If you
I switched to, I like these iced tea, my diet iced teas. I like those. I switched to cold.
oh,
I no longer do hot. I
there's
go
a switch.
cold.
There's
Yeah.
a switch. Well, I'd like to hear our other friends' options. What they're doing with your beverages.
Well, and then of course after 9 o'clock, perchance there are other kinds of beverages.
Yeah, so good. So you have like a little schedule. I used to have my room schedule. You have like a beverage schedule, don't you?
I do have a beverage schedule.
So in the morning it's coffee, then
Yes,
it's cold drinks, like
cold drinks. And
and
then we continue with cold drinks. They just may or may not have something fun in them later.
there you go. And
Not every night, but here and there.
yeah, that's
Anyway,
good. So another thing I wanted to tell you about is you gifted me
yes.
Spanx.
Spanx. You are now a woman of Spanx.
I am now a woman of Spanx. I have not worn them out yet, but I've tried them on, and I can't wait till you and I can wear them together.
Oh, we will have to Spanx together. We might even have to post it.
Yes.
Dare we? We
Look
might.
forward to this, friends. Yes.
Don't miss it.
Spanx. Oh gosh, we may have to change our logo, right?
Yeah.
Do
So
that. I'm looking away. All right. So remember when you had your flailing spouse story? I'm sorry. I just have so much to tell you.
I'm so
I'm kind
glad
of
you do.
going down through my list. Remember
Yes,
your flailing
I do.
spouse story?
Flailing OH. Yes. You have one too?
I believe I do. Mine doesn't involve lozenges, though. Yours was a bonus because you had the lozenges.
I did. I did.
Well, I've noticed lately when we drive out, and we do drive out almost every day because we check on our house that's just in the process of being sold. So we go over there and check it. Anyhow, you're riding with your spouse, and you get in the car, and you
Yeah.
say your spouse is driving. Okay, so we're in the car.
Got
My
it.
spouse is driving.
Yes.
He pulls out, and I don't know if your spouse does this, but what does he do after he's kind of backed out and is starting to drive?
Mine just, I don't know, looks both ways. Mine is very responsible, Jean.
Uh-oh, I have a flailing driving spouse. So
Oh,
we'll
no.
just be starting down the street or getting ready to turn or merging onto a highway or, doing something that, yes, I would think you should be focusing on. That is the time he decides to frantically flail through his pockets, looking for his phone or his wallet or some
Dear.
mail we were going to do, some paper we needed. Big flailing while we're driving.
Flailing while driving and backing out of a driveway. Oh,
And
goodness.
and continuing on driving. Sometimes it'll just hit him when we're turning, like I said, or getting ready to merge onto the highway. You have to flail and, I suppose the thought crosses his mind, did I bring my wallet?
It's like mom with her pocketbook. Do I
It
have
is.
my
With
cell
speaking of
phone?
that, I feel like getting him a purse because I said, your life would be so much better if you had a handbag.
Well, and a lot of men do have their purses, their mail bags.
Because
Not
then
like
it's
a
all,
mailman bag, but a mail bag.
yeah, it's all in there. I said you don't have to worry about which pocket or which coat pocket or you just know when you're going. It's in your purse. Your phone's in your purse. I mean, assuming we found it, assuming we have found our purse. Phone.
Well, this brings about an interesting topic.
Yeah.
I have noticed in the last 2 months, I'm going without a purse.
Oh, now that
purseless.
is interesting. How do you do that?
I love it. I can only really do this in the winter when I have lots of pockets and coats.
Uh-oh. So you do the pocket system.
I do. I've turned into your OH. I'm flailing around trying to find what's in what pocket.
So you would put like what, your phone?
My phone always goes with me. And then if I need like a credit card or a driver's license, sometimes I just put it in a little zip pocket like a guy.
That's way too dangerous for me. You actually put your credit card in a.
Sometimes I do.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't have the skills for that.
And my keys are always in my pocket. It's so freeing. I mean, I can just hold the grocery cart, not have to worry about my purse falling off my shoulder. It's freeing, Jean. Freeing.
It probably is. So now I'm gonna have to think about. Yes, I would like that, but I'd like it in a little more. All right, I'm gonna think about.
I don't know.
That. I'll free
Dare
myself
to
up.
do
You're
it.
right.
Dare to do it. Step out, try it, just for like 2 days.
Yeah, and the credit card, that seems like too much responsibility.
Well, now, see, if you take your OH long, they have the credit card.
Yeah, that's true. Or if you have your phone, you have it.
Well, some people have it.
Yeah, that actually works out really well, that Apple Pay.
Yeah, I'm not high tech. Sorry.
Oh. Well, this has been really interesting. All right, last thing. I don't know. We'll see if you like this topic. I have a little bit different topic, all right? And then you'll be on deck to tell about your week. So this is your warning, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. So my last thing is a popular like essay topic, or say you're an author or a podcaster and you're on someone's blog and they want to ask you different questions. So a popular question always is, if you were writing a note to your younger self, what would you say to your younger self?
That is a very popular question. Yes. Have you given it some thought?
A little bit, yes. I usually, if I've been asked to do that, which is so nice when you get to appear on someone else's blog. So I thank everybody who's asked me. And if they do ask me that, I do put some thought into it. And I generally answer along the lines of, life goes by fast. So really just have fun, do what you want, don't worry about things. It's all going to unfold, and stick to your dreams, it'll be fine. Some, wonderfully optimistic thing like that, right?
Yes.
And life does go by fast. So I would have definitely told my younger self that. Don't you think? I mean, you can't believe how fast it goes.
Oh, I'm looking at this little baby, and it goes so quickly because he reminds me a lot of the mom, and it's like, oh my gosh, where did these years go? Yeah.
Yeah, they go fast. And my second thing, this is a little practical.
Yeah.
Having just lived through this, do not, younger self, do not tape posters, photos, bumper stickers. Don't tape them to your wooden door. That tape is on there for a long time, to your bedroom door, because then your parents, when they go to sell the house, will be scraping and spraying that goo gone stuff, and probably even starting to say bad words, getting all that tape off. Don't do that. Do not do that.
That is very good advice. We're slowly trying to redo our house. Long process. And my son's door still has like Pikachu things, and oh dear.
It does. So I'm pretty good at it.
They're there forever. They just are.
They are.
I can never sell my home.
But, well, you almost want to take the door with you. You'd have to take the door.
Do that.
Oh, we have such nice doors in our house, I have to say. But anyhow, that's my advice. So, and that's been my my week. So your week, my dearest, what's your week bringing?
Well, the joy of a baby, who I might add, everyone, in case you were wondering, the pacing has stopped, the squealing has stopped, and he's just this sweet little lump in his crib.
Oh,
I know. Precious,
you did
precious.
it.
Yeah, it's always such a good feeling when a child actually goes to sleep. All right. I must say, once again, I think I forgot to mention this last time. Let me know, because I can't remember anything. Chicken tongs. Chicken tongs. Did I say to our listeners, and if I did, I apologize for repeating it, but it warrants a repeat. Thank you. Big shout out to my dear friend Robin, who sent me chicken tongs in the mail. Total surprise.
And the exact chicken tong, right?
With
the little chicken feet. They are perfect.
They're so perfect. I wanted them for Christmas. I didn't get them, but
it wasn't her fault.
My listener and friend Robin sent me the chicken tongs. They're darling. They work so well. Now we have to have KFC every night so I can use my chicken tongs. So thank you, Robin. And she actually owns a darling shop. Hang on. Home. Oh, I had this. I knew it. I'm so sorry, Robin. I will get to it.
It's left you.
Heart of the Home. Heart of the Home. Heartofthehome.com out of, how do you say it? It's out of Arkansas. Siloam Springs?
Yeah, Siloam Springs.
Siloam. Oh, that's terrible, Robin. Please forgive me. I'm mispronouncing your place. But it's Heart of the Home. And she's got darling things. Anyway, thank you, Robin, from a chicken tongs. I'm a whole new woman. It's a whole new life. Hope is in the air.
Great. Yes. 2021. Hope.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going
to also been happening. What else?
I'm trying to tell you. I shout out for this gal. We had the Super Bowl just a while ago. And so excitedly, I was watching with my daughter. And I hear my daughter say at the beginning, when they're going to do the coin toss, oh my gosh, that's Susie Dorner. And
she knew the nurse?
Yes, they graduated together in 2008 from Revere. I know her. She's been in classes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Susie Dorner I doubt you're listening, but congratulations and thanks for all the work you do. She's that ICU nurse manager in Tampa, a Tampa General. So that was pretty exciting for us.
Oh, that is fantastic. She actually did a good job with the toss, too.
She did a great job, and she sounded great in the interview. So we're proud of our Revere High School alum.
Oh, that is a great story. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a good week. It's been a good week. Babies sleeping, people we know before the Super Bowl. Even though
that's a big moment. Wow. Okay.
I won't say who I was cheering for, but oh well.
I'll have to stop. I'll have to walk away now and tell my OH that. I'll go tell him right now. You keep on telling about your week because that is great. Okay, what else?
All right. Now I did have my daughter is closer to me now, which is wonderful now with the baby. But I mean
closer physically, yes.
Yes. And now she lives about 4 minutes away, which is awesome.
Right.
A blessing. However, I'm having refrigerator confusion. You may wonder, what am I talking about? But this is a problem that I need to work on. Refrigerator confusion. So sometimes we bring dinners over for her. Sometimes I make the dinners at her place. And we get together for dinner. Not every night, but sometimes. So major confusion this weekend, as in I was going to make a big pot roast on Sunday, and then I was going to make chili on Monday at her house. Brought over all the fixins for the chili on Saturday. You're with me?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Then I went and woke up Sunday morning, realized I forgot to buy the pot roast the day before. So now I need something for dinner, so I drove over to her place and got the fixins for the chili. But then I had to drive back over because I forgot all the cans for the fixings. And then I had to run out to the store to get the pot roast. We forgot it while I was chatting with her. For a while, I had just put the pot roast in her fridge quickly and then had to later drive over to get the pot roast. It's been very confusing. I can't remember. Is the salad in her fridge? Is it in mine? It's a problem.
And yet we are letting you walk around with a credit card in your pocket.
I know, and I'm responsible for a baby, but I can't remember what is in which fridge. So that's my goal, is to work on this refrigerator confusion.
All right, so we'll stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Now, or if our friends have any ideas, right.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I have found this to be kind of a little mental release. Have you ever watched Molly B's Polka?
No, and I actually have some polka music because I had a little hint you were going to talk about this, but then I thought, oh, I probably can't play the record because it would be copyrighted, but I have an old Lawrence Welk record, and I was going to put on a little...
Oh, that would be so much fun. I don't know if Pat can put that in.
I've always wanted to play the accordion. So what's the show about?
I think she does. Well, the other day, the OH and I were, experiencing a little mindfulness time in our black chairs, watching TV. And I hate to admit it, sometimes we do just watch a little bit of the old Lawrence Welk shows.
Oh, they're so good.
They are. And for all you dear people who are probably under 45, you have no idea who Lawrence Welk is, but they were sweet shows in the day. So, as we're going up and down the channels, all of a sudden, we see all these people in a dance hall dressed in all kinds of interesting outfits, so sweetly polkaing, if that's a verb. And lo and behold, it's Molly B's Polka Show. It's on RFD TV, never heard of it. She started the show out of, and this is just fun to say, Wahoo, Nebraska.
It's very fun to say. Did she?
Yes. And it's like ridiculously addicting to just watch these people because they're just so interesting. I can't describe it. I mean, maybe 5 minutes is plenty, but it's sort of mesmerizing. So there you go. Shout out.
And I did look for it. We do not get RFD. However, you can see some clips of things of Molly B on YouTube. So I looked at that. But what amazed me is Molly B is young.
Oh, yes. You're picturing her to be maybe in her 70s or 80s.
Yes.
She's not. She's like real cute, snappy, and young. So go, Molly B. Bringing back the polka.
So when I come over to see you sometime this year, hopefully, we'll have to play it a little bit, or you could record it for me. Maybe that would be a good idea.
We could all gather.
I would love to do it. You know how to polka.
Yeah. I don't, but, and the people in the Illinois Valley listening will appreciate this. Yes. There's a lot of polka out there, and my OH's dad used to play the accordion, and he knew a ton of polka. So
I love that. I really have always wanted to play the accordion.
I know.
It's probably harder than it looks, right?
We have one in our spare bedroom.
Oh, let's try it out. Does your OH know how to at least get started on it?
Maybe. We have to do this. This will be an event for 21. We
are going to do it. It's not something that we're just going to say, oh, yeah, accordion. No. Oh, how fantastic. Are accordions, I mean, they're not electronic, are they?
No. I think you just squeeze and air, and I know nothing about accordions.
Your fingers fly?
I'm just babbling.
Put that on the list. Okay, we are doing it. I hope we're held accountable to this.
Please, somebody remind us to do this. We mentioned handbells about a year ago and never did it. So the accordion.
Well, I would love to do handbells, but they're expensive to buy a set, and you need a couple octaves really to make it work.
I know. And then the pandemic came, and we didn't go to churches that had them. So
you're right. Can I add one little quick music thing since we've kind of gotten into music? I was going to tell you about this.
Sure.
I was just reading that actually it was in the book about being on the cruise, and she was watching the cruise musicians play. You know how they have little, like there's a piano and a singer set up somewhere.
Yes.
And she realized the pianist is not using sheet music.
Okay.
She is using instead an iPad.
Yes. And I have seen people do this.
I have not, and apparently this was news to me, so you'll have to tell me a little more. But one more thing is they can turn the page with their foot. There's a button for their foot.
Oh, I did not know that.
Now, is that cool or what?
Wow, because I've seen them do that. They have them set up, but I have always kind of wondered, how do they turn the page? Or are they swiping quickly and I'm just not seeing it?
Oh, I can imagine me trying to swipe and be. Who knows what song I would.
Wow, because I always set it up with when I play I put my music in between heavy plastic sheets, and then sometimes I put paper clips on the sheets so I can flip them using the paper clip.
Oh, that's a great idea, right?
But obviously, I'm behind the times. I just need an iPad.
And then you would just tap it and, Wow. I thought that was really cool.
Fascinating.
Right, so what else? Thanks for letting me throw that in there. Dun, 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 dun,
da, 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 da.
Da, da, da.
Well, again, and this is just something I read this week, which I thought was so interesting. Do you know Tessica Brown? Have you heard about her and her hair?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I'd love to know.
Ding, ding. Tessica Brown apparently ran out of a hair product, so she replaced it with Gorilla Glue.
As we all do. No.
Yes, everyone knows you grab the Gorilla Glue for everything. She put it in her hair.
Oh, dear.
30 days later, she can't get it out. It just won't come out. Her hair is stuck in this hairdo forever. She went to the emergency room. She's washed it numerous times. So I mean, this is a thing. Poor Tessica. I just read that a plastic surgeon, Dr. somebody, Objong or something, has volunteered his services to get the glue out. Because I guess there's something he's got, like some medical grade glue remover. So there you go. These are top stories.
Right. We're going to have, and I had a few more fun headline things. That's an amazing one. That's even worse than like putting stickers on your door. See how we tie everything together? Don't put stickers on your door. Don't put Gorilla Glue on your hair. And with that, I think you need to start saying goodbye to everyone. My goodness. And we'll go take our naps. We'll go take our naps.
I know. I might, because the baby's still napping. I could probably sneak one in. Well, Jean, this is so delightful.
It has. Great.
I've enjoyed sipping my coffees and chatting with you, but we will have to say toodaloo. But before I do, see how I'm rhyming here? I thought this was pretty cool. Pat from Speak Up Talk Radio, she helps us put these together. Thank you, Pat. And you can find us at okboomerpod.com, OK_boomerpod for Instagram and Twitter. I think that's it, Jean.
It is. Have a great week.
You too.
Have fun with your baby.
I will. Talk to you soon.
Love you.
Bye. Be sure to come back to beautiful Ohio and the OK Boomer podcast. To listen to previous episodes or to drop us a line, visit okboomerpod.com.